When a weather emergency strikes New York City, Con Edison moves into action to keep you safe and your energy reliable. Joining us to tell us more is Torres, Vice President of Emergency Management. Carlos, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, the first thing I gotta ask is an emergency. An emergency can be defined, with a weather phenomenon or some other situation in the city. Tell us how Con Edison responds and works with these emergencies.
So, in the business that we are in, emergencies happen all the time. We have folks that are trained and qualified to go out and respond to emergency. We also have plans that we've put in place to respond to such emergencies. The way we figure out what plans to put in place is all around the risks that we deal with.
And the way you plan is we actually create scenarios, correct? And we try to react to these scenarios. Can you tell me about that?
We want to exercise the plan. So we've developed these scenarios which can be based on real events, can be based on situations that we believe may occur. So what we want to do is practice. So we let people practice the plans, but we also test the plans to make sure they're efficient.
Now, one of the things that I'd like to talk about is how we were recently in Virginia helping with Hurricane Matthew restoration. And I understand that I think at its peak, they had about maybe 400,000 outages.
Right.
How did we help those residents of Virginia?
So what we do is we send our overhead restoration crews, but we send them as a team. So we have the overhead line personnel, we would have supervision, we'll have safety, we'll have mechanics because they're very familiar with our vehicles, so they can tend to our vehicles. And we have a whole team to support. So we actually had an emergency management representative there to support on the whole management of the event. We work with the crew guide because they're familiar with the surroundings and with their protocols, and we restore customers. Usually it's a whole 16-hour day by the time it's all said and done. So the guys did a great job down there.
Carlos, we have a story to share with our viewers from when you sent crews to Virginia. Let's watch.
And I thought, these guys, I had a feeling by the color of the trucks, they were from out of state. And I know part of Virginia went to Florida and Georgia. So I had to stop and say thank you. I mean, they come all the way, leave their families, come all the way to come down here to help us out. They deserve a big thank you.
Basically all the utilities, we have an agreement, we help out each other in times of need. You saw that with Katrina, you saw that up north by us, our utility, when we got hit with Sandy and Hurricane Irene. We had a lot of mutual aid, so it's important we help each other out.
Well, the initial damage, of course, we had flooding, high winds, had some tornadoes involved with it. A lot of structural damage, a lot of wire down, a lot of poles broke. And at the peak, we lost 330,000 customers, maybe a little more.
God bless all of y'all.
We think you guys are the best. We appreciate y'all coming down and jumping right in and taking care of business. This is my father-in-law's house, and he was without power since the storm hit. And y'all were able to get him back up late last night. And I know he's real appreciative of that.
Very grateful.
This particular transformer was taken out by lightning that was involved with the hurricane when it came through. Along with the high winds and the lightning and the flooding.
The folks down here in Virginia, they're actually very happy to see us. They've been out, this actual location has been out since last Thursday. They see us, they know we're working with Dominion people.
Mutual aid's always great. We couldn't make it without mutual aid, just as well as we're like a band of brothers.
Y'all welcome down here in Virginia anytime. Come on down, we'll make room for you. We appreciate your help.
God bless you.
What are some final words that you can share with our customers?
Our energy systems are reliable, they continue to be reliable, and we continue to look at ways that make it more reliable. And through innovation that we've had through our R&D efforts, we really, I think we're always up to the challenge.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and for more information, folks, you could always get on to coned.com. Carlos, thank you very much.
You got it.